Alright, I just bought a brand new Honda CRF 450 RL. I'm going to go for my first ride with it. First ride, first impressions with it completely stock. Haven't done a thing to this yet. Haven't even taken plastic off of it yet. But I'm going to go for a ride and give you my first impression. One thing I like about it is this height. The seat height I think is 37. It's 37 on the KTMs as well. Maybe it's 37 and a half, but it feels, this one feels lower than a half-inch lower. I don't feel like I have to throw my leg over it so high, and I can get my feet down a lot easier. I'm obviously not flat footing, but it's not bad. It's lower and it feels better because it is lower. For me, it feels better. Then the other thing for standing, the bars are kind of, they feel like they're swept back. Almost like my hands are close to my pocket. I wouldn't mind if they were up forward a little more so I can get some more weight over them. But they're set up right. Like, I go by what Chris Birch uses, and like, it's in line with the forks. It's just the sweep on the bars. I did weigh it, and it's 289 pounds is what I got. And that's with a full tank, that's wet. So I think that's the posted weight, 289 or 290. It's right there. It's pretty sweet. Anyway, let's go for a ride. All right, let me get this baby out on the road. It's only got 3 miles on it. I guess it's got 4 miles on it now, but I've only rode it around the neighborhood, and it was the first time I got it out on the road. And of course my mirror's all jacked up. This bike has plenty of power. Plenty of power. The power is not the problem. And I don't think I'm breaking any new news. I think most people that looked into and researched this bike know is that it flames out. But that ain't the biggest problem for me. I think the biggest problem is the jerky throttle response. There's plenty of power, but when you turn the throttle off, it cuts the fuel off, and then when you hit it back again, back on the throttle, it's jerky as shit. It's like it cuts the fuel off and it stores it all there, and then when you get back on the throttle, it's burning it all at once. And it just makes it super jerky. It's low speed, low throttle input, squirrely. I'll show it to you. This is the whole lot right here. What, they got a wheelie machine? Oh, they got a whole posse out here. I gotta stop and say what's up.
Well, it is what it is.
We're all chilling, man.
We can just yank it.
Oh, he's getting down there.
Oh my god.
Nice. I almost scraped, dude. I was this close. That was close.
Yeah, his triple clamp's got a bolt snapped off inside.
Alright, I'll catch you guys later. Alright, I got completely distracted right there. The biggest problem with this bike is the on and off throttle. It's a mess to try to even ride on the street. Like, look, you just give it a little bit of gas and it's like super jerky. On, off. It's hard to ride smooth. You just give it a little throttle and it takes off. It's because of the ECU, Honda passing EPA emissions. And I think most people know that. It's just, for me, it's not even really that fun to ride on the road. It's got power though. Once you get it going, it's good. I feel like you gotta do work to all these bikes. Whether it's the KTMs, the Hondas, you have to do work to them. It doesn't sound too bad. It's pretty quiet. It feels pretty good. The seat, I don't mind the seat. I think the seat is better than KTM seats. I guess it's because there's just more of a cushion there. It just doesn't seem as high and it feels more padded. I don't, you know, I haven't rode it that far, so there's no telling, you know. The suspension's awesome. The suspension's freaking awesome. I just gotta get out the throttle. I gotta get the throttle response smoothed out. You can get the front wheel up pretty easy. I'm in love with the suspension. Suspension's good for me. Now I met those guys. Those guys ride in the tunnels and stuff with all those pit bikes. I'll go tunnel running with those boys. You damn right I will. Some of that city gooning, mobbing stuff. Let's see, like, look at this. They let horses in there, but they won't let me in there. It's just so jerky. So there's a couple ways to fix it. Aftermarket ECUs fixes it. Vortex fixes it. A Get ECU fixes it. An AIM fixes it. Even piggyback tuners like a JD tuner or those or other piggyback tuners, they'll fix that shitty throttle response. The ECUs will fix it better. It'll be smoother. And I have a Get ECU that I'm gonna put on mine. I have to take it to Moto and get it flashed. Man, see, it's just so jerky. It's not fun. It's not fun, jerky. It's just on, off, on, off, on, off. Pain in the ass. No, you guys are familiar with Born a Goon. I'll put his link down below. He's on YouTube and Instagram. But you can buy an ECU and run it with everything else stock, and they run pretty good from what he's saying. I ain't been able to test that out, but he's saying put the Get ECU on and run it a little bit before you switch the pipe. So I'm probably gonna do that. This bike's gonna be pretty fun. I'm gonna mob it around. Let's open it up, see how she does. $70 right there. I really like it. It's just the twitchy throttle response has got to be fixed. I don't even want to ride it on the street like that, and I'm not even gonna try to get off road with it. But other than that, like, yeah, it's awesome. And to me, I knew buying this thing that I was gonna have to do that, so I knew that was part of the price for admission was to get an ECU and stuff. So I'm super excited about this bike, and I don't regret it one bit because I kind of know what I was getting into. I could see how it would bother some people that don't know any better. They're buying a bike and don't know you gotta do a bunch of shit to it. I haven't figured out what pipe I'm gonna run yet, but I'm gonna run it with the ECU and the stock exhaust and stuff. Just see how it does. I don't know if you can hear that decel pop. A lot of deceleration pop going on there. I hope you liked the video. Give me a thumbs up if you did. If you want to see more 450 content, go ahead and subscribe. Catch you guys later.